6 months late. And diyan pumasok ngayon and then as I said, kahit na binaba ang tariff, ang kumain ng malaking portion ng savings, hindi naman consumer, yung mga retailer sa gitna. No? And the big problem with MFN tariffs is you cannot limit the volume. It's unlimited imports. No? Kaya nung binabaan yung tariff, tapos nagmura pa ang imported, dumagsa ang ating imports. Last year, 4.7 million tons. No? This year, mga magti 3.4 million tons na, despite the ban. No? Siyempre, napakamura yung imported, mabibenta nila at so much margin. No? Eh, sino ba namang negosyante hindi aatras dyan? No? Ang problema, when the imports come in, although the retail price is very high, the imports are initially set as sold at the wholesale market. No? At yung wholesale market na yan, dyan nagsasalubong yung local rice. No? So the palay from the farms is milled and then sent to the wholesale market where they have to compete with the imports. No? Kaya there is no relation between retail prices and farm gate. Ang dapat bantayan natin yung wholesale. No? At yung epekto ng import prices on wholesale prices. No? Okay. So, next slide. Ito yung suggestion ko. No? Next slide. Okay. So, anong pwedeng gawin? No? Unang-una, itaas mo yung MFN. No? Kasi unlimited yan eh. No? We have the leeway to bring it up all the way to 198%. So, nobody will import under MFN window. No? And then kung gusto natin ibaba yung tariff to 15%, yung MAV tariff ang ibaba natin. No? Kasi sa MAV, our commitment to the WTO is 350,000 tons only at 40% tariff. No? There is nothing to stop us from increasing the MAV to let's say 2 million tons. No? Ang importante sa MAV kasi is hawak mo yung volume ng MAV. You can increase, decrease, you can indicate from where the MAV imports will come. Napaka-flexible po, sir, yung MAV. And if there is already too much in the market, then you stop issuing MAV licenses. No? So,
what is the procedure to increase it, for example, to 1.5 million?
Yun po siguro ang ilalagay niyo sa legislation. So that it is a very dynamic or a very flexible thing.
But right now, legislation provides
50,000 at 40%.
This is the current...
Yes, sir. So, dapat gagawa tayo ng parang patakaran na...
Why did they set 350,000?
Yun yung from the historical map natin eh. No? But when we tarified, hindi na nabago yun. Yan.
Okay.
Of course, there is still Atiga, which is also unlimited. No? Pero kung 15% yung MAV, pati yung mga Vietnam, dyan papasok sa MAV natin. No? So, you are effectively guiding all the imports towards the MAV, which is the way you manage the imports.
But what you're saying is, if we go through MFN or Atiga, we have no choice but to just issue the SP6, the sanitary fight. Walang limit yan. But if we avail of the MAV as a mechanism to monitor, to regulate the entry, may limit.
Yes. Nasa kamay natin yung limit. No? Kasi our only commitment is 350,000 tons. Yeah. Beyond that, it's a unilateral concession on our part. We can decide how to handle it. No?
Okay.
Opo. So, kaya yung ginawa nilang gobyerno na import ban, although we support it and we understand, bawal po yun sa WTO. No? We are inviting disputes and retaliation from our trading partners. Maybe not now, no? But if we continue that up to next year or the following years, sigurado ko kakasuhan tayo sa WTO. No? And pag bumawi sila sa atin, hindi lang bigas ang babawi-bawi nila. Ibang products na ini-export natin sa kanila, sabihin nila, harvest time din sa amin eh. No? Wala tayong, so, ang point ko lang is, it's a good, well-intentioned move, but there might be more legal ways to do it. No? Kasi kung gusto natin pigilan yung imports, edi wag ka mag-issue ng MAB license. Di ba? Stop mo yung issuance ng license. We can do that for volumes over 350,000 tons. But our deficit is 2.5 million tons. Yeah. So walang-wala yung minimum requirement natin. Okay po. So, yun na po. Actually, this is what, kung narinig nyo si Trump, he was complaining about the Canadian tariffs on milk na 250%. No? Ito yung ginagawa ng Canada. Actually, yung MAP tariff nila, 0%. Pero may volume yon. If you start importing beyond that volume, pasok ka sa MFN, 250% yon. No? So parang kwan yun, technique nila yun to manage supply using the MAP system. No?
Let's see, Dev. Could you give us your position paper on this this position taken by the FFF?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Yes, we will submit our position paper. We are taking notes of all suggestions that have been mentioned here, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, because, well, ang diskusyon kasi ngayon, kayo ang ayaw magpaakyat ng ibalik sa 35% yung taripa ng bigas, imported na bigas. So I'd like to know your justification as to why you want it maintained at 15% and why until 2028. Parang I don't understand. You know, I can understand you declared a rice emergency. You mean to say we will have a rice emergency until 2028? I think the people deserve a exhaustive position from the economic managers. No? And I understand, I think, October, sabi ni Secretary RC, magkakaroon na ng review nung 15% tariff imposition at base sa posisyon ng DA na gustong gradual ibalik sa 35%. October na. Baka naman yun yung magiging response. No? I don't know, but we hope to be able to get that as soon as possible. Ako simple lang eh. Bakit hanggang 2028? Sabi nung iba, trabaho ng tamad. Kasi mas madaling i-monitor, mas madaling implementahin. Of course, ang justification dahil kailangan talagang pababain ang presyo ng bigas, di ba? Naintindihan ko 'yun, pero ganun na nga ba? May rice emergency hanggang 2028? Unless, of course, iba ang dahilan ninyo. Di sabihin ninyo. People deserve to know the real reasons behind why you want to keep it at 15%. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we will submit our position paper. I believe there was a meeting held yesterday regarding this, and we confirm, Mr. Chairman, that the Secretary committed to submit the review or finish the review by mid-October 2025. For the body's information, Mr. Chairman, regarding the 15% tariff, I think there was a meeting with the President where the Secretary actually suggested between 20 to 25% and not really 15%. So it was not DepDev who recommended the 15%.
I'm sorry, it was not
DepDev who recommended 15%, Mr. Chairman.
the original proposal was 20 to 25?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. From DepDev, Mr. Chairman.
I know, but who said 15?
We were not aware of any recommendation of 15%, Mr. Chairman, from DepDev.
How is that? The economic managers recommended 20 to 25, but Malacanang decided 15?
Mr. Chairman, of course, the economic team is composed of DepDev, DOF, and DBM. But during the discussions, DepDev's recommendation was at 20 to 25%. So I guess during the meeting, they came up with 15%.
Well, I don't like, I guess. I want to know. And the people deserve to know.
Yes, we will include it in our position, Mr.
Yes,
Chairman.
please. And is the DOF here? Could you explain that? Well, what happened there? Well, if DepDev said 20 to 25%, well, how did the 15% become the final decision?
Sir, from what I understand, this was actually during the discussion of the NEDA board. So we'll check on the minutes of the NEDA board and have it included in our position paper as well.
Yes, please. And can you give us the minutes as well of the NEDA board meeting? No? When can you submit? We intend to sponsor this measure in November, so we need your position papers ASAP.
For DepDev, Mr. Chairman, we will submit next week.
Thank you.
We're actually for clearance lang yung position paper namin, sir, pero we'll have to include also the questions raised today. So we'll need next week as well. Thank you.
Well, you can give us whatever you're cleared to give us, and then you can submit the position paper as to our question today next week. Di ba? Pwede naman yun, di ba? Yeah, para whatever you have, we can already start kasi magte-technical working group na eh. So we need to prepare for that. And we need to get the material as soon as we can. And then to follow na lang yung susunod. Okay, thank you. Sige po, tuloy po rin yun.
Okay, so this one will address a situation where rice prices are going up, import prices are going up, and we have to reduce the tariff. So ganyan po, no? Pero control natin yung volume through the map, no? Kasi ang nangyari nga ngayon, ang binabaan natin yung MFN at 15%, wala tayong control sa volume, dumagsa yung imports, bumagsak ang presyo ng palay, no? Now, when the situation is reversed and we have too much supply in the market already, the first step is stop issuing MAB licenses, di ba? Okay, so kasi hawak natin yung MAB, yung volume, no? So babaling ngayon yung mga importers sa Atiga. No? Hindi sila pupuntang FFN, ang taas no? Sa Atiga, no? So indirectly, without lifting a finger, parang tinaasan na natin yung tariff. Di ba? Kasi instead of going to 15% MAB, stop licenses, they now have to go through Atiga at 35%. No? So parang, I don't know, if, suggestion lang naman ito.
Well, it's what you're trying to say. Correct me if I understand it, no? If I don't understand correctly, but what you're trying to say here is because of the, how do you call it? Malikot yung merkado, kailangan mabilis kumilos. Mabilis magdesisyon. Mabilis ang adjustment,
Yes.
di ba? Ng gobyerno.
Yes.
Di ba? And you are saying with the MAV, we will be more flexible. We will be more nimble. We will be able to intervene quickly.
Bakit?
Hindi itong nagpasa ng 35%, binaba ng 15 nung June, late na pumasok, tapos nung bumagsak na presyo sa world market, nakaipit pa rin doon, nakatali pa rin doon. So, in the meantime, ayan, bumabagsak ang presyo ng palay, hindi
Yes.
naghihintay tayong lahat.
Yes.
Diba?
Yung proseso po kasi sa tariff adjustment, mahaba. No? May petition, tariff commission hearing, CTRM meeting, NEDA board meeting, and then eventually executive order. No? Kung susundin natin ngayon yan, tapos na ang ani by the time you decide.
Which probably explains bakit 6 months late. Nung $720 per metric ton ang world market prices, naka-35 tayo. Di ba? Tapos nung bumagsak na, I don't know the record, no, but nung bumagsak na yung world market prices, tsaka natin binaba sa 15.
Well,
I mean, relatively pababa na. Di ba?
yeah.
In an ideal situation, dapat dun sa 720, binaba na yung taripa. Di ba? Dahil mahal eh. Okay, go ahead.
So, in the reverse situation where we have oversupply, first step, itigil mo yung mob, lilipat sila sa Atiga,